excited on that hit. Found the seam and lines up an error. Our first referee, Kim Yadaw here. Talking to the UE captain, Clarence Gianan. Probably trying to get everyone in control here. Everyone getting animated on the UE side. Even on the Adamson side, you can see the reactions. Coach Kim Yadaw, or referee Kim Yadaw, is trying to make sure everyone's staying calm, staying in the spirit of sportsmanship. As Bernabe is popped up. This is going to be a chance for Adamson. Where do they go? Back to Bernabe. Off the block. James Bernabe scoring a clutch point. This is going to be a story of nerves. Who can steal their nerves, keep calm in these high pressure situations? Duliete to Roque. Taps that one over. Too strong, but our first referee says Kim Yadaw will say that will hit line. So it'll be UE point. Great hitting from Onin Roque. Sharp serve from Duliete. Aguilar to the outside, and Behar babied that one. Didn't get the set he wanted, but mistimed the hit. Coach Marvin Ramoso will call timeout. Marl Duliete and the Junior Warriors carved out a 2-point lead late in set number 3. This has been a steady back and forth between two hungry teams. Aguilar will set the combination, and Behar puts it away. Still a very tight set number 3. Should be up for an exciting conclusion here, as Adamson will reverse the substitution for a serve specialist, and another serve specialist will come in for their middle blocker. At the line will be Bryce Malinaw. 21-20 the score. Great serve. UE in system. And Miguel Katanghal saying, "Are you not entertained?" 22-20 lead. UE bench getting in on the cheering. They're trying to egg their team on. Off the block hit for John Reyes. Maybe Falcons need a good serve and defensive stop here. 22-21 the score. Duliete, back set. Great hit from Jordino Perales. Another Junior Warrior who came in late in set number 2. And has changed the complexion of this UE offense, bringing a lot more scoring into the mix. Back row hit. A bit of a big combination for Adamson. Combination play between the middle and the hitter from the pipe area. 23-22 the score. Again, Baby Falcons on the back foot here. They need a defensive stop or an ace. And they get it! Janus Behar floats that one right on the line. 23 all now. Coach Herbert Dizon will ask for time. You see the NU team in the background cheering for the Baby Falcons. UE is the only team to have beaten the Bullpups this season. Perhaps the reason for those cheers. 23 all here. Combination. Gianan had to use two hands. A chance. Partosa puts it away. The Adamson veteran coming up with a big hit. And another timeout for UE. Baby Falcons at set point in set number 3. 24-23. Duliete. Back set. And did that one land on UE's court? It doesn't. So we'll have a deuce here. 24 all. Almost a great block for Adamson, but just couldn't stay in the court. The setup to the outside and a block. Back-to-back huge points for the Junior Warriors as Clarence Gianan picks that one up, puts UE at advantage 25-24. Adamson, where do they go? A combination, and Partosa keeps it level at 25. We're in for a tight one here, folks. As Castillo will check back in for Adamson. Now the middle blocker, John Reyes, up in a big spot. Safe serve from him. Marcelino, that one crawls through. Another chance, UE. Eman Marcelino denied. Coverage was there, but Junior Warriors couldn't keep that one alive. Baby Falcons back ahead at advantage, 26-25. Second set point advantage for Adamson in set 3. Safe serve again. Duliete, jump serve. And that one, miss hit by Marcelino. And the Baby Falcons find themselves ahead. After a slow set 1, Adamson picks up a huge couple of wins. Comes back in set number 3. Now they have a 2-1 sets lead after taking set number 3, 27-25. That was an entertaining set number 3. Again, maybe Falcons just getting their noses ahead thanks to those blocks. 13 on attacks, but the blocking 6-1 the advantage for the boys from San Marcelino. Although they gave up 10 errors, Adams and those blocks coming in, especially in crucial situations. They had 6 as well in set number 2. Again, Adamson lost the first set 12-25, but have won the last couple of sets, showing you the grit. Leading scorers, now it's Janus Behar ahead for Adamson with 14. Kirk Partosa still firing away with 12. And a couple of Junior Warriors with 10 points in Miguel Catanghal and Onin Roque. As we welcome you to set number 4 of our second game today. Earlier, the UST Junior Golden Spikers picking up a win over the De La Salle Zobel Junior Green Spikers. Adamson at 5-5, trailing the Junior Golden Spikers for a spot in the Final Four. They need a big win, and they're within range here. Junior Warriors sitting at third place at 7-3. They also need a big win to stay on pace for a twice-to-beat advantage. Here we go, Bernabe, denied, and UE will get the opening point of set 4. And thank you for joining us on the Pilipinas Live app. Migs Flores bringing you our second game. We have a couple more games to go here at the FEU Diliman Gym in the far reaches of Quezon City. The setup, Bernabe had to adjust, had to tip that one with his left hand, and it doesn't work. Now it's UE ahead by a couple of points. And this has been a game spelled by big runs. Anytime someone or a team would make a big run, a quick response from the other side. We'll see if that continues here in set number 4. Adamson will get the ball back. Bernabe, down the line hit. It works. James Bernabe, one of the go-to guys here for Coach Marvin Ramoso in his first and last season as a Baby Falcon, I mean. As Gian Aguilar will serve out. And Junior Warriors up 3-1 here in the opening part of set number 4. Behar, off-speed hit, read well by UE. The bump to Perales. Tried to avoid the blockers but couldn't find the line. Looks like we're up for another close one here. So far, it's been Adamson who have thrived. And things got tense. As Behar will send that one over. And a quick play. Miguel Catanghal and Marl Duliete connecting on that reply. Great play from the Junior Warriors. And when they've been able to execute their usual offense, it looks so crisp. Just very fast. A lot of improvisation as Catanghal will serve that one short. In UE, they improvise a lot, but in their previous matches, it's been their strength. Today, it just hasn't been as clean. They haven't been as consistent. As that one an ace for James Bernabe. 7 aces today for the boys from San Marcelino. Or 6 aces today from the boys in white. As Bernabe will continue to serve. This time straight to Catanghal. Adamson will send it back. Perales will get another swing. And Aguilar couldn't control that one. A great swing from the lefty. And Jordino Perales. He's come in and provided much more offense than UE's other opposite hitter in Kenzie Caro. As Reyes couldn't convert on the quick hit. Couple of big arms that time over the net for Adamson. You could see Baby Falcons were gonna get a block there. That was Behar and Reyes on the denial. Now here's Behar on the serve. Straight to Marcelino. Marcelino, it's denied. Sent back. Marcelino, that's going to be an error. Tried to cut that one. Didn't get the best touch on that ball. He looks out of sorts here, especially after giving up that error to end set number 3. Behar targets Marcelino. Gianan almost kept alive. It'll be UE point. Score still at 6-all. Aguilar surveying his options. No play executed. Here's UE. And great execution that time. Marl Duliete faking out the Adamson defense. Able to put that one away. Courtesy of Clarence Gianan. Marcelino, sharp serve. As Reyes, his hit is denied. Adamson keeps this one alive. Great defense from Guevara. On the other side, Roque punctuates that rally. Ian Adamson and UE have been hustling. Great floor defense from both sides here. But it's UE now up by 2. The back set. Tehar. It's popped up. Lefty hit Roque. And it works. Back-to-back points for Onin Roque. Not the tallest player, but Onin Roque definitely reliable. You can say that a lot, or for several UE players, as James Bernabe swooping in from behind. He got way up there. Looked like his belly button was on the tip of the net. Baby Falcon still down by 2. Great serve from Reyes. Doliete gets it to Guillanan, the captain. Anytime you've given him an ideal set, Clarence Guillanan has been reliable today. Looks like UE will go with a different middle here, as Hiao will check in for Miguel Catanghal. That's Kian Hiao. Aguilar sets up Castillo. Not ideal hit. And Onin Roque makes them pay. Big swing from Onin Roque to give UE a 4-point lead. Serve straight to Partosa. The setup for Castillo, picked up by UE. Adamson, great coverage. The setup to Partosa, who gets it through the block. On the other side, it's denied by the Baby Falcons. Second try. Onin Roque able to fool the Adamson defense. Now a 5-point UE lead. Clarence Guillanan and the Junior Warriors have a 5-point lead here in set number 4, trying to get this one to a decider. But Adamson have made comebacks here in this match. Can they make another one? That's not going to help. It looks like an attack error from Kirk Partosa. And looks like Adamson will have their captain check back in Clark Dingley. Gian Aguilar had done a pretty good job up to this point. Coach Marvin Ramoso looking to change things up. Can Dingley make a difference here? Right away, Benedict Castillo puts away the running hit. You see Dingley immediately signaling for that play as he came into this match. Now here's Partosa. Targeting Marcelino. Running hit for UE. They go band for band. Running hit for running hit. And Kian Hiao delivers on his version. 14-8 the score. Big serve. And Castillo, another point for Adamson. Baby Falcons can't afford to trade points with UE at this point. They're down by 5. They need to execute something here on defense. As Roque folds midair, but too strong on the delivery. A break for Adamson. And that one, a hit off the block from Jordino Perales. Junior Warriors have seen their share of healthy leads throughout this match, especially in the second and third set. Now, can they take care of this one? 15-10. Dingley, one-handed set. Tehar can't put it away. Great defense from UE. And the net touch spotted on a baby Falcon. Lead climbs to 6 for the red shirts, who have Paul Roque at the service line. The bump to Behar, and he gets it off the block. Do Adamson have another run in them? Down by 5 now in set number 4. Juliete, the setup to the outside. And it's Eman Marcelino who finds the corner. 6-point UE lead. Ian Hiao, backup middle blocker, who just checked in set number 4. He gets a good pickup there, but UE can't keep it alive. Still a lot of time here for Adamson to make a comeback. 12-17 the score. But they have to make something happen here with Bernabe at the service line. Is it an ace? It's a chance ball. Dingle to the outside. Partosa. Have to tip that one. And it looks like Kirk Partosa didn't like that set. Tried to adjust. Getting some instructions from Coach Ramoso and a block. Partosa denied by Guianan. Stopping that combination play, and UE find themselves ahead 19-12. Junior Warriors have a 7-point lead. Adamson will reverse the substitution. Gian Aguilar back in for Clark Dingle. Here's Aguilar on the setup. Partosa will score. Largest lead of set number 4 for UE was at 7. Adamson have come back from down 5, down 4. Can they rally from down 7? UE have a lot of room here to send this to a decider. And an obvious net touch that time. The referees will convene here on who touched the net. Kim Yadaw and Antonio Espartero. I'm trying to see who that point went to. It is Adamson point. Looks like Guianan touched the net. So a couple of consecutive points for Adamson. Still a 5-point UE lead. Clarence Guianan was having a chat with Kim Yadaw about that last call. 5-point lead for UE. Here's Behar. Sharp serve picked up by Marcelino, who gets it back. Behar couldn't pick that one up. So UE stays ahead here, 2014. Primed to send this one to a 5th set. Here's the setup to Partosa. Cut shot. Read well by Serrano. Block from Aguilar. Doesn't work. UE. Roque will score. Bangs that one off the block. 7-point UE lead now. It looks like we're headed towards set 5. Partosa gets denied. It's Clarence Guianan. Continuing momentum for UE. You're Adamson here. Can you salvage some of that momentum heading into set 5? Fake attack and a great set from Duliete. Trying to get in the heads of the Adamson defenders. Looks like UE will make a substitution. Yogan will check in for the Junior Warriors. For Adamson, it's Malinaw who will replace Kirk Partosa. Malinaw will get a swing here. Tooling the block, great hit using the UE hands. As we'll have another substitution here. Legarda will check in to serve and sweep for the middle, John Reyes. Sanji Legarda here on the serve. And that works for Marl Duliete. That reception too close to the net. Marl Duliete able to find a way to send it over. We're at set point now. UE 1 point away from sending this one to a decider. Clarence Guianan tried a jump serve. Too strong or too weak on the toss. Malinaw on the serve. Out of system, UE. Niogan will end set number 4. Folks, we're headed to set number 5 between UE and Adamson, showing you just how crucial this game is. After losing a couple of close sets in set number 2 and set number 3, UE dominates set number 4 to send us to a decider. Junior Warriors, just like they did in set number 1, dominating. This time to send this one to a decider. Adamson just never found an offensive rhythm. Set number 4, the blocking wasn't there for Adamson. They had 6 in set 2 and 3. Only 1. Meanwhile, UE running wild with their offense, 17-8. Just continuing to out-execute Adamson when they are in system. It's been a beauty to watch now. We'll see who comes up clutch here. Leading scorers for both sides, it's Janus Behar for Adamson and Onin Roque for the Junior Warriors. Who will step up here? 1-15 in set number 5. Again, thank you for joining us on the Pilipinas Live app. Migs Flores bringing you the second of 4 games here at the FEU Diliman Gym at the UAAP Boys Volleyball Tournament. Duliete will set the outside, and Marcelino asking for a touch. But doesn't get it. Baby Falcons will collect the opening point. Junior Warriors have figured in several 5-setters this season, have lost a couple to FEU and US or NU. Today, trying to see if they can score a win over Adamson as Onin Roque gets the first point for UE. Adamson, on the other hand, they've been looking for a win over one of the top teams. They haven't been able to win against any of the teams above them in the standings. Their first opportunity here, as that'll be a violation on a Baby Falcon. So point will go to UE. Gonna be a short set number 5. Both teams have to act quickly here and decisively. Aguilar, back set. Bernabe goes over the block. Bumped by Serrano. It's pushed over by Perales. Bernabe on the hit. It's dug up. And Adamson will get a point here. Looks like UE gave up a violation. Spotted by our first referee, Kim Yadao. Benedict Castillo. Float serve. Straight to Perales, who gets it back. Saved by UE. Joust at the net. Bernabe sends it back. Whistle blown. Another point for Adamson. Or for UE. Looks like someone stepped over the line. 3-2 the lead. Back set. Bernabe blocked. But it goes out. James Bernabe and the BVB Falcons have been able to fight through their errors today. Those are going to be magnified here in set number 5. Can they keep it clean? A great pickup from Guevara. He's been all over the floor today. That bump, that set goes awry for Adamson. Missed opportunity for Adamson. And the point goes to UE. Junior Warriors ahead early 4-3. The set and the put away. John Nazareth Reyes has been explosive today when he's gotten the ball. For all the score. Duliete sets the middle. Hiao can convert. Partosa pushes it over and a big block from the Baby Falcons. It was Reyes and Partosa combining on that block. Again, this is going to be back and forth between these two teams. It's about carving out that slight advantage. An error from Behar. Now here's Jordino Perales. Guevara, great pass. But no play for Adamson. A chance for UE. Doliete will get it to Roque, who puts it away. Again, UE have been much crisper on the counter attack today, even in the sets they lost. Adamson have to find a way to transition better into their attacks. 6-5 the score. Aguilar will get it to Partosa. Great defense from Marcelino. Roque will roll it over. A chance again. Partosa trying for hands. Doesn't get it. 7-5 the score. This is the first 2-point lead by any team here in set number 5. UE trying to rally. Partosa. That one a violation. His hit was off to the left of the antenna, and we'll get a change court here. UE, this was a 5-4 game in favor of Adamson. And UE have scored the last 4 points. Again, this is going to be a battle of who steals their nerves, who can keep their composure. Again, a big match for both teams standings-wise. The last 4 points have gone the way of UE. They have an 8-5 lead here in set number 5. Baby Falcons are trying to make a comeback. Aguilar straight to Partosa, and that one crawls out of the net or outside again. Kurt Partosa has 3 errors here in set number 5, and he'll be subbed out post haste as Malinaw will check in. This is Bryce Malinaw checking in for the Adamson veteran. That one, Adamson able to stop the bleeding. Aguilar going to Reyes on the putaway. A familiar substitution here for Adamson. We'll have Zanji Legarda to serve and sweep for the middle blocker, John Reyes. 9-6 the score. Duliete, combination, no blockers for Onin Roque. Terrific play from UE. Now they're in double digits, 5 points away from win number 8. Great serve from Roque. Adamson goes to Castillo, can't put it away. Marcelino will tip it over. And it looks like Coach Kim Yadaw here will reach for a yellow card. UE getting a little too lively with their celebrations, looking across the net. That, of course, is not allowed, not in the spirit of sportsmanship. You see that there, the conversation between Kim Yadaw and Serrano, the libero for UE. Junior Warriors still with a 5-point lead. Cruising here in set number 5. Behar can put it away. Duliete over on 2. And Malinaw will score his first point of set 5 after checking in for Kirk Partosa. Here's Bryce Malinaw in a big spot here. His team down by 4. Junior Warriors will set up Marcelino. Guevara able to pop that one up, but couldn't control it. As UE have pushed themselves ahead 12-7. Marvin Ramoso will call his final timeout of the game. Junior Warriors 3 points away from taking this one in 5 sets. Ken Zicaro will check in for Kian Hiao to serve and sweep. Straight to Guevara. Aguilar sets up the combination and Bernabe puts that one away. 12-8 the score. UE, they'll be content to trade side outs here. They've been pretty good at executing on the receive. In system, UE, back row hit. Roque doesn't work. As Bernabe slams that one off the block. Great counter attack by Adamson. Still a lot of time here for the Baby Falcons to try and sue for a comeback. Duliete, jump set, Gianan can't convert. Chance for Adamson, Behar sent back. Back set, Bernabe puts it away. Lopez couldn't save that one. As the Baby Falcons have scored 3 straight points now, only down by 2. Now, Baby Falcon showing some signs of life here. 3-0 lead to cut the UE lead down to 2. A 3-0 run to cut the UE lead down to 2. Duliete to Marcelino. Guevara on the pickup. On the other side, Bernabe. UE keeps it alive, but it goes outside. Now that's 4 straight Adamson points. A bit of a meltdown here for UE. Getting hot under the collar now for the boys in red. Adamson with some momentum here. Aguilar, great serve. Out of system, UE. They go to Roque. That one sent back. Marcelino, great dig again from Guevara. A chance. Bernabe, yes! Tie game. 5-0 Adamson run. Can you believe it? Adamson on the brink of defeat have pulled this one back. We're tied at 12. Gian Aguilar serving for Adamson. Targeting Caro. Duliete in system. Great pickup by Malinaw. Bernabe tips it over. It works! Baby Falcons lead. 6 points consecutively for the boys from San Marcelino. UE dazed. Gian Aguilar here has been money at the service line. Duliete to Gianan. He stops the bleeding. Tied at 13 now. But UE here trying to stay composed. They had the win in hand. It looks like UE having some confusion here with rotation. Guevara on the pickup as James Bernabe puts Adamson at set point. Coach Marvin Ramoso here asking for a rotation fault, but it'll be UE timeout now. Baby Falcons were down 12-7. They have since made a 7-1 run. Now 1 point away from winning this one over UE in absolute shocking fashion. We'll have a service specialist come in here for Castillo. It'll be Kyle Ageas coming in for the first time in this match. In a big spot here, 14-13. Picked up by Lopez. Gianan gets it through the block. A deuce. So far today, it's been Adamson that's won the close sets. Can UE pull it back here? 14 all. Marcelino on the serve. Guevara, great pickup again. On the other side, Behar. UE will get a chance. They go to Perales. And a great dig by Malinaw. Chance ball. Duliete. Combination. It works. Junior Warriors ahead 15-14. UE now at match point for the first time today. Guevara, another great reception. Combination sent back. Aguilar to the outside. Bernabe. Great dig by Serrano. Roque on the tip. No go. Another chance. Adamson. They say not yet. Keep it here. James Bernabe has been absolute lights out in set number 5. But now he'll be at the service line for Adamson. 15 all. Can Adamson salvage points here with Bernabe in the back row? UE to Roque. Bangs it off the block. They're at match point again. 16-15. Skian Hiao will check back in. And Clarence Gianan will be in the back row for UE. Serving for the match, the UE captain. Aguilar to Malinaw. Off-speed hit. It works. Last second change of pace. A little sleight of hand works for Adamson. Tied at 16 now. This is Janus Behar. He's had a terrific game after an awful start. The setup, Hiao can put it away. Another chance here for UE. Lopez will bump. No go for Perales. The setup, Malina, cut shot, too strong. Trying to avoid the blockers. But it winds up as an error. Third match point here for UE. Aguilar sets up Bernabe. A chance for the Junior Warriors. Roque can't put it away. Duliete to the running hit. Hiao. No go. Roque right on the line. The Junior Warriors needed some excitement in their life. Almost blowing a huge lead in set 5. They did in fact blow it, but able to rally and get this match. Oh, what an ending to a very close encounter between two terrific teams. It'll be UE who takes home the win in 5 sets. Final score is 25-12, 22-25, 25-17, 25-16, 18-16. UE will earn win number 8 and stay in contention for a twice-to-beat advantage, still trailing FEU Diliman in the standings. Adamson, on the other hand, will go down to 5 and 6. It'll be a tough chase for them for a Final Four spot. There you see the confirmation of our final scores. Just a close game all around. Baby Falcons almost taking down one of the top teams in the league. A terrific game for the Junior Warriors, able to make up for their mistakes, make up for their misexecutions in those last few sets. Of course, our player of the game, Onin Roque, leading everyone in scoring. 21 points off 20 attacks and 1 block. Former UST Golden Spiker, now Junior Warrior, doing damage for the Junior Warriors. That's just our second game of the day. We still have 2 more coming up. NUNS and UPIS in our third game. Then after that, it'll be Ateneo and FEU Diliman. There you see our third match of the day. Should be a good one between the Fighting Maroons and the NUNS Bull Pups. But for everyone here behind the scenes on the Filipinos Live app and on Signal TV, this has been Mix Flores, and it's been my pleasure bringing you UAAP Season 88 Legends Start Here.